Hello, this is Manaj Patel with Ichimoku Trade. Today is April 5th. I'm kind of giving you a mid-up market update. Reason why is due to the volatility index. If you guys remember, we look at both the E-mini and the VIX throughout the week and a couple of weeks and so forth to kind of forecast which way the markets are going. Remember, the VIX is an inverse relationship with the U.S. stock markets, the S&P 500, NASDAQ, and Dow. So if the VIX is going up, that means the markets are going down. If the VIX is going down, the markets are going up. And it gives you between that and also the E-mini, kind of gives you a good forecast on which way the markets are going. For example, here, if you look here towards January, January 18th, we got this green shaded area, which means basically a bullish setup. The bullish setup was triggered here January 29th. That told us that the market was pretty much topped out, and at that point we're going to go for a possible bearish scenario, which is pretty much like a pullback and so forth. The question is, was it going to be short-term, long-term, and so forth? That is determined by the charts. Since this is a daily time frame, this told us that the pullback was pretty much going to last close to about a month. It could go to a month, month and a half, or 2 months, and so forth. And you could kind of see we did go all the way up. We got this resistance level there and held it. Then we kind of go down. Here we broke a major resistance here at about 1975, and let me mark that off here. When we broke this resistance here, the markets went down again. We didn't quite get up to this resistance, the next level resistance, which is right there. We're kind of sitting there going back and forth, but we keep on retesting this support here. Here, and notice that we had a couple of opportunities to get up to this resistance. We didn't do that at all. In other words, the markets didn't really they started going down, but they didn't really take and get to those key support resistance levels on the E-mini, Dow, or NASDAQ. And you can kind of see here, we're kind of sitting there retesting this support. Yesterday we kind of came right back to that support right there, and that's kind of where we're sitting. The critical thing now is that, do you see these crosses right there? This black cross right there, that's telling you we have a multiple time frame resistance, not just the daily time frame, different time frames, which is a higher probability of a resistance there. And that basically is sitting there holding this market down. So right now, as you could see here, we have a major resistance there now, which is stopping this market from going up to that one. If we break the support here, we're going to sit there and try to go all the way back down to about right there. I would say is the support right there, and then go from there. However, if we sit there and start to go back down this way, this is going to be really good for the markets in that they're going to sit there and start to making a really nice bullish run. So watch today. Today is very, very critical, today and tomorrow, because if we break the support, you kind of want it to follow through Friday too, and going into the weekend and go from there. So we will look at this at the end of the week, but next 2 days are going to be critical for the market going into earnings seasons as for the U.S. stock market and so forth. If you guys have any questions, you guys can email us at info@eiicapital.com. Remember, all the disclaimers apply where this is for education use only. We're not soliciting buy or sell a particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. And all the information is owned by EII Capital Group. We are broker neutral. Even though this is trading view here, we are still broker neutral, where we support all the various charting platforms out there. Have a good day.